Hi everybody, Dr. Wright here. I hope you're enjoying the winter break and you're all ready for another exciting semester of doctoral studies. I want to talk to you about something that was occurring toward the end of last semester, basically the falling off of phone calls and my inability to contact students. In fact, one student I didn't talk to all semester long. Now, I understand that some of you might not like this intrusion of the weekly phone call. My wife told me it would drive her crazy to have someone checking on her every week. But that's part of the program. It's not an option. It's the same, just as mandatory as taking courses and turning in assignments. I know it doesn't seem important now. You have courses that have weekly meetings and weekly discussion forums, and you have a sense of community. You feel very comfortable in your studies. At least I hope you feel comfortable. But what makes these calls important is my regular contact with you. I get to know you. I get to know your habits, your strengths, your weaknesses. I get to know about things that are happening in your personal or professional life that might impact your ability to complete the program successfully. This has already proved important in some ways. Last summer I was in a meeting with program faculty. They were getting ready to drop a student because of poor performance in the spring. I knew of some things that had been going on in that student's life. I relayed that to the faculty. They came up with some a remedial plan for that student so that student could remain in the program. At the end of the fall semester, an instructor called me. This instructor was getting ready to flunk a student simply because of poor performance. Again, I knew some stuff that was going on in the student's life. I explained it to the instructor. The instructor agreed to give the student an incomplete rather than an F. I went on to talk with another instructor uh, and got that instructor to agree to give the student an incomplete rather than an F. I don't say this to blow my own horn. I'm not a super wonderful person. This is what my job entails, helping you out. And I can't do it if I don't know you. In these two cases here, I knew enough about those students. I was able to save them a lot of grief and heartache. So it's real important that we develop our rapport. I get to know you better, and the way I do that is through these regular weekly meetings. Now, that's in the short term. In the long term, these meetings will be even more valuable. Well, I'll be more valuable because once you leave the coursework, I'm going to be the person you deal with the most. You won't have a faculty member or several faculty members who are supporting you. You won't have the contact with your fellow students. You'll be working on your own, on your dissertation proposal or portfolio defenses, drafts of chapters, things like that. And all that comes to me first. I'll be able to help you with that stuff. I'll also be able to help you with the other faculty if there's some disagreement on how you should proceed. I can represent you. I can be your advocate. I can't do that if I don't know you real well. So that's why these calls are real important. And so I'm begging you, please, when we set up a time to call, be religious about being available. I know stuff's going to come up once in a while, but we can always work around those instances. But when we schedule a weekly time to call, make sure you're available. Make sure that you're ready to talk. That you answer the phone. If you can't talk, then get back with me. It's critically important on a week-to-week basis. My schedule is changing a little bit for this semester. I'll be sending out a schedule to you to show you when I'm available, when I'm not. Feel free to provide me one, like a first and second choice for contact times. This includes times during the day. There's a couple times in the evening I've blocked out. Monday nights, about every other Monday night, I have a conflict and I won't be able to meet. The first Thursday nights of every month, I'm not able to meet. And it's looking like I'm going to have some meetings on Tuesday nights, too, that I won't be available for. Other than that, I'm wide open. You'll see the schedule. Anyway, fill out your first and second choices and let me know what they are. And I won't be calling you that first week of the class, which is next week. Why bother? You're just getting started. There won't be much to talk about. I will start calling that second week of the semester, and we can start discussing your progress, any questions you might have. Of course, while I won't be calling you for a couple of weeks, if you need to talk to me, you have my email, you have my phone number, feel free to call. I'll be happy to work with you on anything you have coming up at the beginning of the semester. And of course, I'll be happy to work with you throughout the semester. I look forward to talking to you. We'll see each other real soon. Bye.